and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. Oh, do we have a doozy of a story here? And this is actually a really interesting one because remember when all these affidavits came out and people on KV, so when Monica done hers and all these other people done theirs, they were like, these are real, you have to believe them. But then obviously people came out against certain documents, people see how they mentioned in theirs, Monica mentioned in hers, and they were like, nope, that never happened. And it's really funny now because with Chuck Huber's one, people are saying, I don't believe it. And it's really, really funny. And again, this has kind of spurned a little bit of a spur of the moment sort of thing on the nose, mostly because Chuck has been going around recently, and anyone who follows him, he's been following him back and everything else. So it's interesting to see, and it's really nice to see people interacting with fans and not treating them like crap, like Jamie, Monica and all them do. So we're going to look at something here. But it's an official court document. If it wasn't Chuck Huber, then Chuck would have said something, which is very true. And as you can see, we got that by there. So we got the actual case number, who is against, and on this date. And then it's really funny because it just went on, and people, this person was here like, how do we know that affidavit is reliable? And Wesley has gone, let's see. And what we've got here, we have a couple of photos of the actual, screenshots of the actual document, and this is what they say. In that conversation, Chris Sabat verbally disparaged Vic's Christian faith and speculated that he was actually gay, based on the way he dressed. In that conversation, Chris Sabat stated that Vic was this, who liked this. Despite these statements, he did not express concerns about risk to fans, which I thought was odd. During this conversation, there was no specific mention of Vic committing any kind of thing going on with these people, of these type of fans, or Vic posed a risk to anyone at conventions. Number 15, in approximately 2007, he began the practice of autographing artwork depicting anime characters for money at anime conventions. Other voice actors at the time, so Monica, Jamie, all these, and other Funimation employees initially described that practice as stealing from fans, using fans, and being this. We all later adopted the same practices and currently follow those practices at conventions. So if he didn't start doing all that, these people wouldn't be making the kind of money they are now at conventions. And the one that I like the most is this one now, is number 17. This behaviour by voice actors, including all these people, and other Funimation employees toward Vic's successful business tactics demonstrate long-standing negative opinions about Vic. And what was funny then is this person who was saying that it wasn't really an affidavit in the first place said, I'm not buying it, there's no way he would make such a big confession public. Well, why not? If it's going to help his friends and all this kind of stuff, then it's going to help. And this guy just kept going back saying these are all fake, it's not right, who cares, these aren't real. And it just carried on with him in the end, basically going on and saying, well, he's still fired and who cares, blah. Basically being a child and carrying on with that one. But this is what he said. And you know who was the most liked ADR director because he was able to translate scripts from Japan very well and who almost had it full time until a few got jealous of his success? Read line 25. And we have another one here. Obviously we have these at the top saying, Sean Schimmel tried to persuade me to participate in a derogatory video about Vic known as the Vince Mangina VA video. The video was to portray Vic as this. I refuse because V is my friend and he's not. And number 25. In approximately 2016 to 2017, a director employed at Funimation told me that Vic would never get a directing job at Funimation because he was such a douche. This conversation happened at Funimation. I advised him of this conversation. He later told me he addressed this issue with Justin Cook, a member of Funimation management. In my opinion, the voice actors and Funimation employees described above were overly preoccupied with disparaging Vic. Over the last decade, I was around Vic, the defendants, and other Funimation employees hundreds of times. Until January 2019, so this year, none of them directly accused him of anything in my presence. So you have that there, and you have everything else as Sean Chamel was trying to do, and this just goes to show what type of people were there. And guess what else happened? This person decided to go back, replying to these. I don't have any patience for fake news, dude. That guy is fired and Funimation is better off from it. So these people, they literally will not take court documents as proof. So that just goes to show what type of people these people really are. It shows their character, and it shows that basically, well, these court documents are wrong, my opinion's right. Yeah, because you've been there this entire time and you know exactly what's going on. These are the type of people that are on KV. And these are the type of people, again, loyal sheeps we call them, because anything that these people say, they will automatically go to. Even if facts and proof and evidence is brought their way, they still don't like it, and they won't take that proof, evidence, facts any other way as true. They will say it's all false, because their queens have not said it. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see all you wonderful people soon.